We'll call the September 16th, 2013 meeting of the Dare County Board of Commissioners to order. And I'd like to welcome everybody for being here tonight. Before we get started, we're just going to make a few comments about some very good news that came to the county early this morning. Word out of Raleigh is that Federal Judge Flanagan ruled in favor of North Carolina DOT's request for summary judgment, and that the bridge can proceed. The Bonner Bridge can proceed to construction. We want to thank the judge for that ruling, and we want to thank the men and women of North Carolina Department of Transportation and all up and down the chain of command who have worked so diligently on this. Governor Corey, Secretary Tata, Chief Deputy Secretary of Operations Jim Trogdon, and scores of people that have worked on this. And let's not forget our folks in our community. This board has been so supportive and so attentive to this. And we spoke wherever we could. We attended whatever meeting needed to be attended. And I applaud this board here and the past boards for their efforts in this. And to our community committees, Beth Midget and the Replace the Bridge Now Committee. And again, dozens of people have served in that capacity over time. And I'm excited by it. We're not ready to drive concrete piles yet because there's still a petition in the state court system by the same defendants, by the same plaintiffs against the Coastal Area Management Act and inside the Department of Natural Health Resources, Diener, and but we're taking steps closer and closer every day. So it's good news for us to hear in the county. It's a major milestone accomplished, and hopefully we'll move forward soon, and we'll see that bridge being built. Commissioner Burrs?
Yeah, after 20 plus years, it looks like we finally are beginning to clear the final hurdles. We still have one at least to do, possibly more, but I feel very confident with the level of dedication that we've seen from not only the community but from the commissioners and the state government that this will be accomplished and we'll get there. It's been an awful long time. People on Hatteras Island, we needed to hear some good news, and we have some, and we're very thankful for that. We're thankful for all the people who have worked so hard all through the county and upwards. And more than just that, I think that it shows that if you continue to work hard and fight, the good fight, eventually you'll win, and that's where we're at. We're doing the right thing. We're working it the right way, and and I've been the world's worst at sometimes wanting to do it another way, and just not always take the high road, but sometimes I'm willing to get down in the mud, but. I've had plenty of caution and thought process not to get down in it, and so we're coming out on the end now, and it's looking very good. And Judge Flanagan was very favorable, and we're very thankful. And I'd like to thank people, and of course the Lord as well. And we appreciate him. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Commissioner. Anybody else?
I think y'all said it all, and we're just so happy today.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a celebratory day.
Yes,
Okay.
it is.
Great news, Mr. Chairman, and
Great.
and to you and Alan, Virginia, and the rest of the board. Y'all have worked hard, tirelessly for quite a few years, and I'm really pleased to see this for Dare County and Hatteras.
Thank you, Commissioner. Thank you.
And I guess the adage is holds true, good things come to those who
Who
wait.
wait?
Yeah.
Boy, we've been
Well, then
waiting.
we ought to get a bucket load
We
of
waited a long time, too long.
Yeah. That's right. When they all got into the
Bobby, if you would read that resolution, and hopefully our colleagues will all agree to adopt it, and then we'll go to manager's business.
This is a resolution expressing gratitude for the efforts of NCDOT in steadfastly pursuing replacement of the Herbert C. Bonner Bridge. Whereas the Herbert C. Bonner Bridge is a vital transportation link that connects Hatteras Island with the remainder of Dare County, and whereas today's favorable court ruling clears a major legal hurdle faced by the North Carolina Department of Transportation in their effort to begin construction on the long overdue replacement of the Herbert C. Bonner Bridge. And whereas throughout the long struggle to replace the aging bridge, NCDOT's leadership has been a stalwart advocate on behalf of the residents and visitors of Dare County. Whereas under the leadership of Governor Pat McCrory, NCDOT Secretary Tony Tata, Chief Deputy Secretary of Operations James Trogdon have faithfully guided a dedicated staff of committed professionals, including engineers, planners, and attorneys who have worked tirelessly in pursuing an expeditious replacement for the aging Herbert C. Bonner Bridge. And whereas the diligence, professionalism, perseverance, and competence of the NCDOT staff has been demonstrated throughout the entire Bonner Bridge replacement process and witnessed most recently in its interaction with the United States District Court that led to today's ruling. And whereas the praiseworthy efforts of NCDOT in working to establish a reliable land link with Hatteras Island have made a lasting contribution to the life, health, and welfare of every resident and visitor by improving public safety, increasing educational opportunities, and promoting employment and economic development. Now therefore be it resolved that the Dare County Board of Commissioners expresses its heartfelt gratitude for Governor McCrory, Secretary Tata, James Trogdon, and the dedicated staff of NCDOT for their diligence and conscientious efforts on behalf of the residents and visitors of Dare County. This is the 16th day of September 2013.
So moved.
Second.
We have a motion by Commissioner Shea, seconded by Commissioners Burris and Dutton. Any discussion? All in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion carries unanimously. Thank you, and we'll get that out immediately.